Hi, Miss Carrie and I will be reading Beehive by Jory Hurley.
It's published by Simon & Schuster Books for Young Readers, and Miss Noreen and I are inside of our houses right now, which is why we aren't wearing masks.
Buzz.
Swarm.
Explore.
Find.
Build.
Lay.
Feed.
Grown.
Fly.
Collect.
Pollinate.
Guard.
Sting.
Keep.
Honey.
Mm.
Yum. The end. Buzz, the sound we hear that bees make with their wings when flying around.
Swarm. When the queen bee and a large group of worker bees leave to search for a new place for their hive.
Explore. Travel in or through an area to find the perfect place for their home, which is their hive.
Find. Here, the bees have found a hollow tree in which to build their hive. They'll tell the rest of their group about its location through a special dance.
Build. The bees build a nest by making honeycombs.
Lay. The queen bee lays one tiny egg inside of each cell of the honeycomb. In 3 days, the egg will become a larva, which is a short white worm.
Feed. The worker bees feed the larva almost 1,000 times a day.
Grown. After 13 days, the pupa's body changes into a full-grown adult bee.
Fly. Bees flap their wings 230 times per second.
Collect. Bees collect nectar and pollen to take back to their hive.
Pollinate. This is the most important thing that bees do, pollinate. They help the flowers produce seeds to make other flowers.
Guard. Special bees back at the hive guard against predators like bears or skunks.
Sting. Bees sting when they feel threatened. So please respect them by keeping your distance and never disturbing a hive or a colony.
Keep. The bees keep the nectar to turn it into
honey. Bees make honey as a way of storing food to eat over the cooler winter when there are no flowers.
Bees, written by Leo Statz, published by Abdo Publishing. Bees are insects. There are many kinds of bees. Honeybees are well known. So are bumblebees. All bees have 6 legs and 4 wings. Bees are known for their sting. But only female bees have stingers. Body. Bees have 3 main body parts. They have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. They also have 2 antennae. Habitat. Bees live almost all over the world. You can even find them in your backyard. They carry pollen from flower to flower. Where bees live. Food. Bees have a special tongue. It looks like a straw. They use it to suck nectar from flowers. Some bees use the nectar to make honey. They store it in honeycomb. They can eat it later. Life cycle. Some bees live in nests called hives. One female bee is the queen. She lays the eggs. The other bees help take care of the hive. Male bees only live a few years. Females live longer. A queen bee can live up to 5 years. Average size, largest. A Chalicodomal Pluto bee is larger than a penny. Average size, smallest. A Perdita minima bee is smaller than a penny. Our craft for our Little Kiddles program today is to make this bee finger puppet. In order to make it, you're going to need 1 piece of 8.5 by 11 inch computer paper. You're going to need a drawing tool, something to color your bee, either colored pencils or markers. You'll need a pair of scissors, a hole punch if you have one, but if you don't, a pair of scissors is just fine. You'll need some tape, and if you're good at drawing circles, you can just freehand the circles for the bee, but I like to use something to trace circles, so I've got a flower pot here that I'm going to use to trace the circles. And those are all the supplies you're going to need. Alright, as you can see, I've gone ahead and traced 2 circles on my paper, a small circle for the head and a large circle for the body. You can go ahead and color these, yellow for the head, yellow and black stripes for the body, and you don't have to worry about staying in the lines because we're going to cut them out next. So go ahead and have fun coloring your bumblebee. Alright, and you'll notice that I've drawn my circles for my bee over to one side of the paper. That's because we're going to use this other side for the wings. Now that you've got your 2 circles colored in, go ahead and cut them out. Okay, now that you've got the bee head and body cut out, we're going to use the remaining piece of paper to cut out our wings. So we're just going to cut off the piece where we made the circles. And we're going to fold this in half. Bees have 4 wings, 2 pairs of wings. And the 4 wings are actually much larger than the hind wings. So we're going to make 1 pair of wings bigger, and 1 pair of wings will be smaller. And by folding it in half, we're able to cut out our wings very quickly. So we've got the smaller hind wings and the larger 4 wings, and now we're going to assemble our bee. So we're going to flip the head over first because I want that to be in front. We're going to lay the body on top of the head, and we're just going to tape that together. And then we're going to put the large 4 wings up top and the smaller hind wings down lower. And we're going to tape those down as well. And there you have it. There is our bumblebee finger puppet. And I hope you have fun flying it around your house.